inside. And watch your children. Para su seguridad, por favor permanezcan sentados con las manos, brazos, pies y piernas adentro del tranvía y cuiden a sus niños. Gracias.
You hear that, Dad? They made this.
Alrighty, everyone. Good morning and welcome aboard the Red Car Trolley.
Morning.
This is Line 98. You're riding aboard Trolley 623.
Ooh,
we are
boy.
providing local service between Buena Vista Street and Sunset Boulevard. My name's Derek. I will be your conductor. Driving us today is your motorist, Ben. Everyone say hi, Ben.
Hi, Ben. Hi, Ben.
Alrighty, I have the energy on here this morning. Right now we are traveling through an idealized version of 1920s Los Angeles. This is what Los Angeles would have looked like when Walt Disney arrived in Southern California, carrying the clothes on his back, a freight cardboard suitcase, and $40 in his pocket. Walt had dreams and aspirations, and he began his California adventure on Kingsville Avenue. He was able to use that $40 to cover 4 months' rent on his first animation studio. That's where he began his work on the Alice comedies. In 1926, he opened up the Walt Disney Studio on Hyperion Avenue in Los Angeles, and it was there that he introduced us to his very first cartoon character, Oswald the Lucky Rabbit. Oswald will be celebrating his 95th anniversary on Monday. He was introduced in 1927, 1 year before Mickey, in a little animated short entitled Trolley Troubles. We're approaching our first stop on the line, everyone. Please remain seated till the trolley comes to a fully complete stop. The lights turn on and those doors have opened. This will be your stop for everything in the park except for the main entrance. The main entrance will be our next I'm sorry. This will be your stop for everything except for Hollywoodland. We're going the opposite of the main entrance. Alrighty, everyone. Thank you all for staying on board with us. So 1 year later, Walt introduced the world to Mickey Mouse and Steamboat Willie. And then 1 year after that, he introduced the world to another series of cartoons called the Silly Symphony series. Walt's very first Silly Symphony cartoon was released on August 22nd back in 1929. It was called The Skeleton Dance, and it premiered inside of the Carthay Circle Theater, which is what our Carthay Circle restaurant and lounge here on the right-hand side is named and designed after. The Carthay Circle Theater was also where in 1937 Walt Disney famously premiered his very first full-length animated Technicolor feature film, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Walt won an honorary Oscar for the motion picture because there was no Best Animated Feature category at that time. The award consisted of 1 regular-size Oscar and 7 miniature ones. We have now entered Hollywoodland.
Look.
One reason Southern California is the movie-making capital of the world is because of our year-round favorable weather. That is the Disney Theater on the right-hand side. That's where you can see all your favorite Disney Junior stars like Vampirina, Doc McStuffins, and Mickey and the Roadster Racers. We're approaching our next stop on the line. Everyone, please remain seated till the trolley comes to a full complete stop. The lights turn on, and those doors have opened. This will be your stop for everything in Hollywoodland. Sunset Boulevard will be our next and final stop.
This is Hollywoodland.
We were at like
I didn't look at anything.
Gracias.
Alrighty, everyone. We are now back to the last leg of our journey, just around the corner on Hyperion Avenue.
Hyperion Avenue.
Or on Sunset Boulevard, which is in front of the Hyperion Theater. Boy, it is hot today.
Oh yeah.
it is.
Our Hyperion Theater, of course, as I mentioned before, was named after Hyperion Avenue. The facade of the building is inspired by the Los Angeles Theater, which opened up on South Broadway back in 1931. A Charlie Chaplin silent film called City Lights was actually the very first film ever shown inside of that famous movie palace. We're approaching our final stop on the line, everyone. Please remain seated until the trolley comes to a full and complete stop. The lights turn on, and those doors have opened. Alrighty, folks. This will be your stop for Avengers Campus, which will be straight ahead.
Is there any other stops?
This is the last stop.
Alright.
Let's get it.
So it's straight ahead, like over there?
Yep. You're going to walk right into it, and then the Spider-Man ride will be on your right-hand side.
Thank you, conductor.
You're welcome, buddy. Happy birthday.
Thanks.